say pecan or pecan? Or pecan? Do people say pecan? Look at that. Yum. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited about this series. I thought of this as I was packing up our house, our last house, to move into this house and to South Carolina from Virginia. I found my grandmother's recipes, and not that I had lost them, but I was looking through them. I hadn't looked through them much before, and I was looking through them, and I saw, as I talked to my mom a couple days ago, sorry, I'm in the process of getting a baby to sleep, and I have other babies watching a movie, so this is just real life, but she was telling me that some of these recipes are from the 60s, the 1960s, and so there's a ton. Obviously today you can easily just, even on our like Amazon show, you can just like click save a recipe. Yes, sir? Come here, honey. You can easily just click on your Amazon show or on your phone just to save a recipe or take a screenshot or anything, but back then obviously you just wrote in your recipe, on your recipe cards. I have my own, but this is, but I obviously like don't absolutely need to have that specific way of storing my recipes, so I think it's really fun that I have all of these ones from my grandmother and the time that she took to write these all out. So with this series, I want to do a series of videos of going through all of these recipes and trying them and seeing how they are, showing you how to make them, and then sharing the recipe with you guys so that you can have these recipes if they interest you. Obviously this is going to be very real life because I have 4 daughters. If you're new here, I have 4 daughters, 5 and under. May is 5, Greta is 3, Ren will be 2 in a couple of weeks, and then Lottie is right here, and she'll be 6 months next month. So we'd love to have you here on our channel, so don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post one of these videos or other ones that I post, like vlogs or cleaning videos or other things like that. So it's fun because these recipes that my grandmother wrote out, some of them she wrote out, some of them other people wrote to her and gave to her. Other ones she like took from newspapers and just has like the clipping from a newspaper, or she taped them to an index card. It's just really fun. My grandma died when I was, let's see, she died right before I had May, a couple months before May was born, so 5 years ago, almost 5.5 years ago. So it's sweet to have this little memory of my grandmother and be able to kind of do this, I mean, in her legacy kind of, but it's funny because I was talking to my mom, and it's a ton of work that she did to put into this, so I want to, hey Ren, don't draw on anything. I think it'll be fun to go through all these slowly and share them with you guys. So the one that I found to do today, I was just looking for like desserts, and the one that I found, you can see how old this is. Let's see if it'll, okay. So I found this one under the pies and pastries one, and it is called Renee's Ritz Tart, or Torte, Renee's Ritz Torte. Let me have this right here so you can see it. And I'll put the recipe in the description box also. So what it calls for are 20 Ritz crackers, crumb them in the blender, is what it says. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a cup of chopped pecans, and then to mix it all together. And then to beat 3 egg whites until stiff, add a cup of sugar, and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Fold in the Ritz mixture and mix well. Bake in a greased pie pan at 350 for 30 minutes and served with whipped cream, deliciously slightly warm. And hopefully Lottie will be content by the time we start making this. Do you want to help me make a dessert, May? Okay, like I said, this is going to be very real life, so you might hear Mulan 2 in the background. Or a crying baby, so hopefully not crying. I'm trying to comfort her. But okay, So those are the ingredients. It seems like it's gonna be a really, really easy dessert and really yummy. I don't really know the consistency that it's gonna be. It says that, I mean, there's not like a crust or anything. So I'm curious how this is gonna be. I need to call my mom and ask her if she's ever had this before and who Renee is. You know, I think Renee is my mom's cousin, actually. I think that's who that is. If it's the same Renee, I don't know. So, and I don't know if this is my grandmother's handwriting either, if Renee gave it to her. Because there's, I think that maybe somebody gave it to her, because no, it looks like her handwriting. I took a handwriting class in college. My aunt actually taught it. It's called paleography, and I loved it, and it was really awesome. So it's cool to like compare handwriting and stuff. Okay, let me get into this. This is 20 Ritz crackers. I counted, and it's about half of a sleeve of crackers. These aren't name brand Ritz, but they're the same thing. And so first we're going to, it says to crumb in a blender, but I'm just going to put them in a bag and squish them so that I don't have to dirty something. And then, so in a bowl, put those, baking powder, and chopped pecans. And the nice thing is I have these in my freezer. About approximately a cup of chopped pecans. Do you say pecan or pecan? Or pecan? Do people say pecan? I don't know, I say pecan. I wonder if it's where you lived, or I wonder, what do you guys say? Do you guys say pecan? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let's get my bowl. Okay, so we're going to do 20 Ritz crackers. Oh, and I was gonna put this in a bag first. Let's get a bag. I'm just gonna do a gallon freezer bag. I think that I want to make these like really chatty and less, maybe it'll depend on the time that I do it, but less like voiceovery and more chatty. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a little bit more than half it looks like. And by crumbing, when you crumb something, I wonder if it's like some chunks or if it's like completely crumbed, like teeny, 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 tiny. I'll probably do it in between. I like to bake. I'm not like, obviously not a professional baker or anything, but I like to. And I like using this kitchen, but I'm not like the biggest cooker, as my girls would say. But Brett loves to cook. Okay. I feel like I kind of feel like I want the series to be like the Magnolia Table is. Have you guys seen that on Discovery Plus? Oh wait, there's that. Sorry, you couldn't see my face the whole time. So here are the Ritz crackers. A teaspoon of baking powder. Here's my quarter teaspoon. So, oh, I didn't start this. This is a quarter one, so I need to 1, 2, oh, it's okay. Shh, shh. This is a quarter, yeah. 3, 4, okay. Here's a teaspoon of baking powder, and then a cup of chopped pecans, and it says it's about a cup, so I don't really need to measure this. That's nice, this seems like really easy. A really, really, really easy recipe. Okay, mixed together. This is gonna be delicious. I love pecans. I love pecan pie. So I'm curious how this is gonna taste. I think it's gonna be delicious. Hi, Rennie.
Yeah.
Baby, okay, go watch the movie in color, okay? 3 egg whites. Whoopsie daisy. Ah. How you doing, Ren? Okay, I'm gonna get this ready, this cup of sugar, so that I can just have it ready, and then a teaspoon of vanilla. I'll wait on that. But I'll have this cup of sugar ready for when I beat in the eggs to make them stiff. I think that I do it with these in there. I need to get a really pretty thing for my sugar and brown sugar and stuff, but I don't have it yet. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna move over here for the KitchenAid. Oh, and I've actually got to clean that, so it can take me a sec. Because I don't think it's clean. Okay, so I'm on the other side of my kitchen. I don't really know. It says beat till stiff, 3 egg whites, add 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I don't know if that's saying if I should only beat the eggs till stiff or all of those things together until stiff. But I feel like it's all of them together. So I'm gonna try it. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I think you add all of it. That's what I think. Oops, okay, so I just added the egg whites. I tried to call my mom, but she didn't answer. So here's the cup of sugar. Then the teaspoon of vanilla.
We have a mission.
Okay. Okay, it says beat till stiff. Okay. I'm gonna teach you something.
What?
So it says stiff. Stiff means,
What?
see how that's not stiff, it's dripping down. Can you see it or no?
Yeah.
If it will be like a peak. So we're gonna keep going until it's like a stiff peak. That means that it won't move at all. You're beautiful.
It's the same old sound in the same old town. I wake up early with a sigh. The morning rain.
Okay, so I actually just looked it up to make sure, and it's when you pull it up, and not this one, that one down there holds its shape, and it looks like it's holding its shape really well, so it is ready. So now, I think that I made the right decision by adding all of those things in there. Okay. Okay. So now it says to fold in the Ritz mixture. Let's see if I can find a spatula. To fold that in and then to mix well, and then bake in a greased pie pan at 350 for 30 minutes. I'm going to do it for less than 30 minutes because, or at least check it. Check it then, because, so let me take all this off. Look at that. Yum. I'm gonna take all that off so I'm not wasting any of this. It's like meringue, right? Or like, is this how you make divinity? Does anyone know? I don't know. Divinity is my grandpa's favorite, I think, if I remember right. Okay. It's hard to get stuff out of whisks. Just gonna dump all this in and then fold it. You don't want, I'm pretty sure you don't want to like do too much mixing.
It's the same old sound, the common ground. Just leave me be, don't ask me why. Behind these walls, no one talks, and tears will freeze are left to dry.
Okay, look at this.
Safe and lonely.
go. Do you think it's ready?
Yes.
So serve right. So let's see, for 30 minutes. Should we go put it in there? Do you want to film Mama?
Yes, I want to film you. I want to film you.
Okay, hold it like this. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you this. Can you film this? This is called Renee's Ritz Torte.
I'm
Okay,
following
follow
your
me.
way.
Okay, step back a tiny bit so you don't get burnt. Okay. Alexa, set the timer for 20 minutes. Okay. Thank you, Ray. Are you guys gonna share that?
Yeah.
Let me see what you're sharing, May. Show Mama. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it good, Greta?
Apple, Mom.
What?
That's not the better. That's not the better. I mean, that's not the apple.
That's not the emperor, huh? I was just thinking, every time that I do a recipe, I want to share a memory about my grandmother. If it's like a characteristic that she had, or a story I have of her, or what. But let me think, or a story. So one of the things is, the reason why baking stuff kind of reminds me of my grandmother is because they would have an eggnog party every year. And one year, she had ovarian cancer, and I went there to be with her for a little bit, and my grandpa and I helped them make a ton of stuff like early, like in advance. Ooh, I want to eat this right now. In advance. And it was just a fun memory that I have of being there at her house, making desserts and food. So I did sorry, I gotta stop. A video with my mom about Christmas traditions. So we talked a little about the eggnog party, and even posted my parents do the eggnog party now. And anyways, it's just a sweet memory that I have of being there and making desserts and making different things like spinach balls and Texas trash. And anyways, and being able to spend that time with them. Also, both my grandparents always would drink, my grandpa's still alive, but I think he still does this, but drinking a whole, like a glass of whole milk every dinner time, or I don't know if it's every meal, but at least every dinner time, and just sweet memories. Okay, I will come back on here when that is done. Okay, I'm actually back before it's ready because I need to make the whipped cream. I like it without sugar, but Brett likes it with sugar, and I think that would be, and it's delicious with sugar too. So I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar to it as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. You are so precious, Ren. Say thank you. You're welcome. And I'm just gonna do this.
The whole time.
Okay, everyone look out. Let's bring it over here.
Okay, get it.
Okay, that looks so good.
Ready up.
You know, it's kind of like pavlova. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, because it's like hard. Don't touch it, Rennie. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Okay, I'll show you what button to press. That one says OFF. That spells off. Yep, press it. Perfect. And then press this one to turn the light off. Perfect. Oh yeah, look, this is probably about done because, oh yeah, look at that.
What about the
Let's see if I can, well, we don't have, look at that. Okay, there's like cracks in it. Yum. So I kind of just pushed on it, and yeah, it's totally like pavlova. Okay, I'm excited. Oh my gosh.
So I'll put it here.
Yum. Okay, that's delicious. I'm gonna get you guys some, okay?
One really
Yum,
hot.
okay. Okay, tell me how it tastes. Is it delicious?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? What do you think, Greta?
Good.
Good? Okay. It's about my timer to be done. 1 second, I'm gonna try this. Do you need help? Okay. Here it is in all of its glory. My camera's dying too, so good timing. Okay, let me try it. Mmm.
Mom, this is why we're going to yell.
So good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check back soon for another one of these episodes. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.